With training camp being 5 days away, the Houston Texans have an issue on their hands is how do they, handle the QB situation at training camp. But before we start, guys, don't forget, as soon as we hit 4,000 subs, I'm giving away this lovely piece of Texans memorabilia signed by 5 Texans players: Andre Johnson, Matt Schaub, J.J. Watt, Case Keenum, John Weeks, and a piece of the football for the first ever touchdown scored. So if you want to be in that contest, answer me this question: is how do you handle this QB situation for the Houston Texans? And I think this is a huge one because each of these quarterbacks could potentially start for the Houston Texans. I could easily see Deshaun Watson being the quarterback week 1. I could just as well see Tyrod Taylor being the quarterback for week 1. And later down the line, if this all goes south and Watson does get shipped out, we are definitely going to see Davis Mills this season. That's just a fact. We are going to see him play this season if Deshaun Watson, gets traded. With that being said, the question is how do you handle it at training camp? Do you give Deshaun Watson, with all these allegations, with all these trade talks, with the Philadelphia Eagles are the best suited where Miami is going to go all in? Or is he going to get suspended from all these allegations? Do you still give him majority of the first team reps? I think you have to. I think that your focus should still be Deshaun Watson playing this season. Now I'm not saying give him all the first reps. Majority, give Tyrod Taylor some love. Have Tyrod Taylor just dominate with the twos. But if you're asking me first team reps, it has to go Deshaun Watson until I see Deshaun Watson in another uniform, in another helmet. I'm sorry, he is still the QB for the Houston Texans. And that's just what we have to live on. I would rather put all my eggs in the basket of Deshaun Watson being the starting quarterback week 1 for the Houston Texans than Tyrod Taylor or then down the line Davis Mills. And that's no knock on Tyrod. I think Tyrod might win some games for this Houston Texans team. But with so much uncertainty in this offseason, we went from Deshaun Watson being traded this day, then this day, and it kept on being pushed back, and it's pushed back. It went quiet, and now it just got picked up again. I think if you want to win this season, I think you have to go with thinking Deshaun Watson is your starting quarterback. But then if you do that, and he does get traded, you're now leaving Tyrod Taylor and Davis Mills out to dry. You're not giving them that chemistry with the new Houston Texans team. And the vice versa could be said with Deshaun Watson if you don't give him enough reps. That's why this situation is so hard, because either way you play it, a party is going to be damaged by the lack of reps they get with the ones and then the reps with the twos, because we already canceled David Clay did cancel. I think it was OTAs. I'm not quite sure. And all we have is this training camp, and then boom, the season's here, and also the preseason here and there. A preseason with a less game, only 3 games now. The clock is ticking, and, it's going to be up to David Culley. David Culley, you have a hard situation, but this is what you signed up for. And now who do you think David Culley chooses? Do you think he chooses, to go in thinking Deshaun as his week 1 starter? Or does he go in thinking Tyrod Taylor is his week 1 starter? We're going to know in 5 days. It's just interesting to see how this plays out. Interesting, and I don't know. One party is going to get hurt one way or the other. You have to pick the people that are going to do the less damage to you. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think, guys. As always, go Houston Texans. You guys have a blessed day.